I believe, many people believe, I think we ought to believe, is the oldest art form. I think we were doing theater when we barely had language. I think we were doing theater when we lived in clans. I think we had to do theater because I think we were telling the compelling stories. I think we were telling the hunt. I think we were dressing up as woolly mammoths. And some guys had spears, and we reenacted the hunt. And there were fires, and there were drums, and there were little kids screaming because they were terrified of here comes the woolly mammoth. And the woolly mammoth was killing hunters, and some of them killed the woolly mammoth. And everyone was cheering in triumph or weeping because they lost kinsmen and mates. That was theater. And they had the performers, and you had the witnesses. And it closed the circuit. And it was terrifying, and it was exciting, and it was exhilarating, and it was catharsis. It was the hit in the gut that catharsis is. That's theater. That's theater. That's the real deal. This guy writes in that. He writes that kind of theater. And it's wildly entertaining. And then sometimes it's not. And he writes as a playwright, and he can write blockbusters. I mean, blockbusters. Really, he's really, 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 really good. Because he spent all his time as an actor. From sun up until sundown, because there's no electricity, so it's got to be outside and it's got to be sunlight. So you're rehearsing plays. He was on stage all the time, every day, except Sunday. Every day, sun up to sundown, in a play, performing, rehearsing, and then writing plays on the side. But he spent the lion's share of his time as a player, as an actor. So when he wrote, he knew what worked theatrically. And he gave little characters some of the best lines. Because those are the parts he probably played. And because he knew all the people he was writing plays for.